Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. This Saturday we have a V75 round at Romme racetrack, and the betting value this Saturday for the V75 is really good. This due to the fact that both last Saturday and Sunday we had no payouts for 5 or 6 corrects, which means that we have a double jackpot this Saturday. 6.3 million euros to a single winner, Mike. And what do you think now of this round?
Well, there are several favorites that do look really strong, and because of that high jackpot, I think there's good value in betting on a couple of favorites this time. So you're going to see quite a different V75 system from me than usual.
Okay, then we start immediately by taking a closer look at race 5. It equals the first leg in the V75 round. It's over full distance, circular start, a class 2 race. And how do you recommend now that we open up this day?
Well, after the scratch of number 9, I feel number 10, Rocky Tilly, stands out here. He's strong, he's determined, he's been out on the V75 many times. Last time he showed improving form as he went off stride into the first turn here when the horse on the outside bore down on him and interrupted him. He lost a lot of ground, went way back behind the field, and then came back very strong after that and finished on the far outside here at good pace. So he picked up a little price check there, but most importantly, he showed improving form. And this time I feel he moves down in class a bit. He's used to the circular start. I think he'll get a pretty good start here and head forward right on. Jürgen Westholm, the trainer driving, usually is aggressive when he has a good horse to drive.
So we start off with a win bet in race 5 on horse number 10, Rocky Tilly. We move now on to race 7, which is V75-3. It's the gold division of a sprint distance, and number 7, Heavy Sound, will become a pretty heavy favorite. And therefore, I assume that you're not that interested in him for a single race bet type.
No, I'm going to go against him. I think number 4, Digital Ink, has a good chance to take the lead here. And if he succeeds with that, I think he could even win this one. But I'm going to play it a bit safe and go for the show mainly. He's got better form than you can tell from the card. Second to last time, he was really good when he was second. And then last time he was up against Readly Express and a couple of other top horses. And looked strong all through the last lap, but it was very fast and he couldn't really pass any horses. But he's shown improving form after being away for a long time. And from the lead here, I think he can be very difficult to take down.
A nice showbet suggestion there from Mike in race 7, number 4, Digital Ink. And we turn the page now to race 8, V75-4. It's an open race for cold-blooded horses over full distance with a circular start. And how do you read this race?
I think there's one horse that is better than the rest here, number 14, Belfax. He's always been really promising, but he's had a lot of difficulties with injuries, and it's very seldom that he's gotten to race several times in a month. This time, this will be his 3rd race this month, and the form he showed last time, as long as he's not getting injured by the races, and I don't think so, I think he's fast enough to just clear around this field and win no matter what kind of position. Real interesting also with Rickard Skoglund driving, big plus there.
Number 14, Belfax in race 8, a win bet according to Mike. The daily double we have as usual in races 10 and 11, and DD1 is the silver division, 2,140 meters, and number 4, Eric Sting, is the favorite, and also your banker here, Mike.
Yeah, I think he's better than the rest here. He's been out on the V75 so many times running. He always has horrible posts and he races so hard. Last time was no exception. He started off from the 12 hole and raced incredibly hard and tough and almost won that race, came in second. For once now, he's got a good post here and he'll get a good position. I think he can win from the outside. I'm a little bit concerned about number 2, who will probably take the lead, and then Eric Sting will have the death seat. But I think he's good enough to win from that position.
In DD2, we have a nice open long distance race over 3,140 meters circular start. The horses are divided up over 4 tiers, and on the 4th tier we find your banker here in DD2, number 13, On Track Piraten. Do you want to comment that one?
It's a relatively uneven race here. I think On Track Piraten is the classy one, of course. He's won everything, more or less everything here in Sweden, and he loves the long distance. He showed great form second to last time when he won for Adjusson. Last time he showed continued form against top horses. I think the race will open up a bit and he won't have to be 3 wide too long. Hopefully he can head forward early on and get a good racing position. I think he's better than the rest.
And this means that we have one single combination for the daily double this Saturday. We move on now to talk about the V75 round. And we've already mentioned it's a nice, huge jackpot, 6.3 million euros in the pool for 7 corrects. And Mike, what kind of payout do you think we can hope for here?
Well, as I said, several of the favorites do look very, very strong. And normally, if all of them win, you get a horribly low payout. But because of the huge jackpot, I think it's good value anyway. So I think we'll see a decent payout despite several favorites winning.
Let us check out the V75 system that you've put together for us. We can see that you've chosen 3 bankers. We've already talked about 2 of them. That's number 4, Eric Sting in the 6th leg, and then number 13, On Track Piraten in the last leg. What about your 3rd banker in the 2nd leg, number 10, Ural? What can you tell us about him?
Well, he was amazing last time when he raced in an American bike for the first time. He just looked wonderful. They pulled all the shoes as well on him. And with that form, it's very difficult to go against him. I mean, just look at him here. That's poetry in motion there. He's up against really tough horses, of course, but I just can't go against him the way he looked last time. Now, unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be a huge favorite on the V75, and well, that's very unfortunate. I wish I wish people would go for some other horse, but maybe there'll be a horse in this race that gets talked up on race day, and we'll see better value. But well, what are you going to do? You can't go against the winner.
No, main thing is that you get it all right, Mike. We've already talked about the 1st and the 3rd leg, so let's go through now the one race left that we haven't mentioned at all, and that is V75-5. It's a very open Class 1 race, and we can see that you also regard this as being the most difficult race in the round, Mike. How safe do you now feel about the likelihood that you've enclosed the winner now here among your 8 marks?
Well, I sure hope so. My first pick here is number 12, Global Unprotected. If you remember, I had him as a banker last time he was out, but he got a bit of a defensive drive that time. And hopefully this time, with the form coming up on the horse, I hope Magnus Jakobsen is a bit more aggressive. In that case, Global Unprotected could very well clear around this field here. I think he's the best one.
And this means that Mike's V75 system for this Saturday holds 640 combinations. SwedishHorseRacing.com is, of course, the website you turn to find out more information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. And with that, we wish you the best of luck now this jackpot V75 round. Bye-bye.